about ready, Mario. Just making some last-minute adjustments.
Adjustments. That's what this whole year has been about, right? We started out 2021 with continued uncertainty. Even though the pandemic is not behind us, now we're at the end of the year with a great story of innovation and adaptation. Thanks to the fortitude of our entire team. Our airport employees are great. They make all the difference in the world. They're truly amazing.
The transformational normal, which characterized 2020, continued throughout the new year. COVID protocols remained in place for the health and safety of personnel and travelers. To start the year, vaccines were only available for the most vulnerable. Passenger numbers were down 41% compared to the first quarter in 2020 because of record-breaking months prior to the start of the pandemic. However, March 2021 total passengers were up 19% compared to March 2020 due to an uptick in spring break travel and the March Madness tournament hosted in Indy.
It has not been easy, but we're on the road to recovery. Our tourism and hospitality partners were hit especially hard, but we're all learning that by being agile and working together, we can successfully adapt. Just ask Sarah Meyer.
In the early stages of the pandemic, major sporting events held in Indianapolis were impacted just the same, if not more, than other hospitality and tourism events. As 2021 unfolded, slowly recovery began. Most notably, the 2021 NCAA Final Four, scheduled to be here in Indianapolis, was expanded to include the entire March Madness men's basketball tournament. There was very limited time to plan, but within a few months, with all of the state's tourism partners joining forces, we were able to host the entire tournament safely. As usual, IND rolled out the red carpet, welcoming players, fans, and media from around the world to our city. Now, as the year ends, we are preparing to host the 2022 College Football Playoff National Championship, and we couldn't be more excited. Without partners like the Indy Airport, none of this would have been possible. They are key to the hospitality industry's recovery.
The recovery landscape has shifted traditional aviation demographics. Pre-COVID, 45% were traveling for business, while 55% were for leisure. Now, leisure is 77%, and only 23% is for business. The airlines have responded accordingly. This year, IND launched 22 new nonstop flights with 10 new destinations. In fact, IND is outpacing peer airports in passenger recovery in 2021.
We've added 2 new airlines, Sun Country, which caters to fun and sun destinations, and regional carrier Contour Airlines, which focuses on getting folks out of cars and onto short regional flights instead. It's a great strategy.
Indy was just the logical place for us to plant our flag and to plan some additional growth.
As vendors began the journey towards recovery, IAA had to pivot on its concessions refresh program. 2 new stores opened this year, including one local favorite, Tinker Coffee.
Talk about making the best of a challenging situation. Have you seen those fabulous murals? We here at the Arts Council of Indianapolis partnered with the airport and commissioned local artists to adorn the construction walls as part of the Swish component of Indy hosting the entire NCAA basketball tournament. IAA even transformed an empty concession space and opened the Kind Gallery, where passengers can further enjoy the work of Indiana's artists. I love them all, but my favorites are the city's bicentennial arts projects, honoring 2 Indianapolis legends. The airport's main gathering area, Civic Plaza, acknowledges the legacies of Madam C.J. Walker and Major Taylor, and they are just gorgeous. The Arts Council has enjoyed a long relationship with our friends at the airport, and this year has truly taken things to a new level, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Our ability to be agile was the key to success all year. We've maintained our financial and operational stability, but like most businesses, we're confronted with workforce shortages.
I am so proud of our employees and the fortitude that they showed even during the most difficult times. After all, it's our people and their spirit of Hoosier hospitality which make this airport special. As the year began, some of our staff continued to work remotely, but our operations and public safety teams remained on site. The health, safety, and security of all of our employees, as well as our travelers, remains the highest priority. In an effort to attract more candidates to open positions, we have also raised pay scales in many areas. We offered hazard pay to frontline workers. Thankfully, we did not have to furlough a single employee thanks to prudent financial planning and the support of our board of directors. Despite the pandemic, we rolled out new benefits regarding overall employee health. Additionally, we created a strategic partnership with Ivy Tech to make educational opportunities available free of charge. 2021 did allow for many personal acknowledgments for IAA team members to recognize their hard work and dedication during challenging times.
Despite the slowdown in air traffic, we continue to prioritize infrastructure projects. In fact, we got the largest federal grant in the entire nation, $66 million, which is helping to refurbish one of our runways. As with other capital projects, this one brings many high-paying jobs to our local economy. In addition, we've also received $3.8 million from the United States Department of Economic Development to support distribution and logistics in central Indiana.
Indianapolis continues to be an award-winning favorite among travelers. Additionally, the airport was recognized for continued efforts to reduce its environmental impact and for its continued dedication as a champion of diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Did you know that 45% of new hires this year have been diverse? I am proud to be a part of an organization which embraces and values diversity, equity, and inclusion in everything we do. We've joined other local community organizations and businesses in this very important commitment, and we are collectively making a significant impact. In addition, we intentionally focus on providing meaningful opportunities to small and diverse businesses. Through the end of the third quarter, we've had over 30% diverse participation, representing nearly $19 million spent, which has had a powerful local impact.
Yes, it's been a year of challenges and adjustments, not only here, but all around the globe. We believe the difference is how we have addressed the situation. We're not looking back to return to where we were pre-pandemic, but rather forward, continuing towards the promise of 2022. And it's exciting because I know that with this team, there is no challenge we cannot meet.